Unfortunately, I can't offer a lot here. I don't know enough about this game, but I know MrTwo is.
All right. All right. So we are on the back. So MrTwo has decided to go for this costume that makes Ease look like Ruby Rose from the Ruby series. And Genesis is going for basically a bridal dress with blood on it. And knowing 9, that kind of makes sense. All right, the first blood. All right, first hits go to MrTwo. Man, he really knows how to dodge. Looks like Genesis is just really trying to go around the screen, looking for the perfect opportunity to come in. Meanwhile, MrTwo ain't giving him any chance, just going in, launching some good ranged attacks, bringing in some slashes. Oh, man. Oh, bringing on a nice, powerful combo there. MrTwo already at a pretty high advantage in terms of health here. Genesis is stuck in the corner, trying to find the perfect opportunity. Has not found it yet. MrTwo just piling on the pressure. Bringing it on. Got a throw and another few hits here. Oh, man, this could possibly be it. Oh, unless Genesis uses his burst. He is kind of in trouble. Oh, wait, looks like he already did, and he's just trying to get his overdrive back. But, Genesis started to make a comeback. Took out a bit of MrTwo's health, but it is not enough as MrTwo takes the first round. All right, into the second round. Genesis looking for an opening, but is already hit by MrTwo. MrTwo lands a nice 5-hitter right there. Ease is definitely a character that can land some pretty powerful blows despite her small size, as you can clearly see here. Genesis gets a nice combo going, laying down those normals to try to keep MrTwo at bay. Oh, but MrTwo is coming right back at him. It's currently going back and forth right now, but right now at the moment, MrTwo has it. Laying down some nice standards, laying down a few combos, just looking for that perfect opportunity to break the barrier. Now, what MrTwo could do is hit the light and medium buttons together to do what's called a barrier break and break through the shield, but it does leave you open if you're not careful. Burst used there to allow him to get out of the attack. So right now, MrTwo has no overdrive versus Genesis, who does, but if MrTwo times everything just right, he could do an astral finish, but nope, he chooses not to, just takes out Genesis. And the first game goes to MrTwo. All right. I'm pretty sure Genesis doesn't mind. He does not. So this is best. This is 3 out of 5, right? All right. This is best 3 out of 5, so we've got another match coming up. All right, so 2 is up 1-0, but this is only the beginning. As it is grand finals, there has to be a 3 out of 5 win. And at the moment, Genesis is really laying it down, showing no mercy, up until the comeback is made by MrTwo. MrTwo found an opportunity, got around, and is hitting the opposite side of what was being blocked. Really just laying on the pain. MrTwo currently has a life lead, and thanks to that grab, was able to land in a few nice blows. Man, Genesis is really going to have to pull off something special if he wants to get out of this. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Oh, nope, not with that. All right, MrTwo is already in. He might be about to take his second game, unless Genesis can pull off something special. But nope. Oh, uses his burst really early on in the round. Interesting choice. He could have waited and saved that for a time that may have been more critical, or used overdrive to strengthen his attacks. But it looks like it was definitely a poor decision made, as MrTwo is just laying on the pain. Up until Genesis starts to make the comeback. Uses the teleport late in. Up. See, there's a better time to use the burst there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Genesis really wants to get this, and he is just laying it down on MrTwo. Oh! Special from MrTwo, but it's missed. Genesis blocks. Genesis tries to find a new opening. MrTwo throws in a few attacks, laying down the heavies, trying to break through the guard, succeeds, laying on the pain. Nice blocking, though, by MrTwo. All right, Genesis trying to be patient, but it's not enough. MrTwo laying down. Oh, this could be it. This could be the second game already. And it is. MrTwo is already has 2 victories. If Genesis cannot do anything about this, MrTwo will be the victor. Well, personally, I want to see Genesis win because MrTwo beat me earlier in the bracket.
Tournament point.
All right, it is time for game number 3. Will this be the final game, or will Genesis pull off something special? We'll just have to see. All right, Rebel 1. And, Genesis uses the burst right away. Maybe not the smartest choice. Maybe he's got something planned. Doesn't appear that way, though, as MrTwo lays down the pain. Well, Genesis is definitely getting the timing of MrTwo's attacks down. Figuring out when to block high and block low, but it's not enough. Genesis trying to make a comeback, but MrTwo is blocking the attacks quite nicely. Using those normals to try to shake it up. Launches a ranged attack, briefly stunned, but it's not enough. Oh, man. MrTwo breaks through the guard, lands a night. Oh, man. Combo ain't over yet. He's going. 18 hits. Oh, man. Has a major life lead against Genesis. Poor Genesis is having some problems here. And with that distortion finish, MrTwo takes the first round. Now, we're at game point. Unless Genesis can pull off something special, this tournament will go to MrTwo. All right, both players hit each other, and it looks like Genesis has got an early lead, really laying on the pain. Nice aerial combo right there, using those normals. Knows when to get at MrTwo after MrTwo is briefly stunned after hitting the block. MrTwo's trying to make a comeback. Genesis really wants to not make this be the game, though. Blocking, just waiting for the perfect opportunity. Using overdrive. And we got a nice overdrive attack right there. But the best part is Genesis still has meter. He can still pull off another super if he wants. But MrTwo ain't going to have it. Nice comeback there. Nice combo. Bringing Genesis to below. Oh, my gosh. Might get him into the red zone with his health bar. Oh, man. And he does. Oh, man. He wants this badly. Genesis may not have a chance unless he pulls off something crazy. Both are using overdrive. Neither really getting a hit in. Both are just perfectly blocking each other's. But we got a throw from Genesis. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. MrTwo is the grand winner.